All right, welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 with Turley 6. I've got the second engine stripped down. Let's go ahead and go through the repair process over here at the bench. 95% chance for a repair, successful repair. But if you fail, the engine is done, or the part is done. It's at 1%. So let's go through and repair what we got and see if we can build one good engine out of it. There are parts you cannot repair. Pistons and piston rings is one of them. And it does take multiple attempts on some of these parts to get them to try to repair them. So I'm just clicking through it here. Not that exciting. I think we got at least one good block out of this. Okay, so we completely stripped down both engines. We completely got the body and frame done on this one. All we have left is suspension and tires, basically. This one we're not sure if we're going to keep or not. I can go ahead and pull these three things out. But we're not sure if we're going to keep this one out. We're probably going to end up just selling it off. But to raise the value, we might add whatever parts we can back to it. So let's wait and see what we got. So I'm going to go ahead and try to rebuild back an engine here. So I'm going to click on it even though there's nothing there. And I'm going to hit add parts. And we'll start with the block. And it looks like we got both blocks repaired here. It'll highlight the parts. We're going to have to buy the rings and the pistons. So let's do that real quick. We need 6, I think. And we're going to need spark plugs. For sure. Alright, so let's start with that and let's see what we got here. We can click on this to zoom again. Nice and shiny and brand spanking new. No more rust. Go ahead and throw that back in there. Okay, just moving right along here. We also can't repair valve push rods, so we'll have to buy those. I just want to make sure I get the right kind. And one of the things I can do to clean up my inventory too is sell off the not so good parts. So let's do that now. We're going to sell anything below 35%. That'll clear up a lot of it. Straighten the engine back up here. Yeah, it looks like we're missing quite a few parts for that second truck, so we'll probably just sell it off. We'll do one restore and one just one sell off here. And what we can do is any good parts that we have left over, we could actually save those for another. I know I don't have the oil filter. Oil filter 16. I'm gonna need some ignition stuff too. Pretty sure we do not have it in these. We'll use those 59%. They're yellow. We'll use those. Fuel filter. Alright, I'm gonna get a filter. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a tank. I need to buy push rods. They are, don't I? Alright, so let's click on one of these. They're the 16B. Go ahead and using a couple of these yellow ones here. Alright. These are a little slow because you gotta, there's a lot of them, you gotta put that bolt in. In real life, you wouldn't put anything used back on here, I guess, probably if you were going to do all this to sell, you'd probably not have anything on there. Okay, so we don't have an engine head cover. 16B. Let's check in here. I didn't even see what engine parts I had. So let's look at what we can try to do is I can try to sort by name. Let's look here. We'll need the head cover. We don't have that. Got a fuel filter we can probably take. Oh, you had a distributor. I didn't even see these. That's not one we were. Okay. Alright, so let's see. We needed the engine head cover 16B. I don't like that. It's a little too rusty. Okay. We're going to do that +5 quality one on there. Alright. So that's arm A. Arm A, 16B. Seems like I either got 2 good parts or none. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's yellow. Alright, let's see here. Water pump pulley. Water pump pulley. Now, if I knew I was going to go ahead and fix the other one up, which I decided not to, I could go ahead and knock these out. You could buy 2 of everything. Serpentine Belt A. Yeah, let me see the condition, the one it's on there. I'm sure it's not good. But if it doesn't, we should check. Belt A. 16B. Serpentine Belt B. 16B. That one was yellow, so we'll use that. Radiator fan. It's all good. What are we missing here? Alright, I think we're ready to drop this back in the car. So let's go here. Take it off from the crate. Let's drop this back down. Let's get the engine stand over here. Install. Boom. Okay. We can put the starter back on. Not yet, right? We don't have the... We do not have the... We can't put the starter back on because we don't have the transmission on. Brake servo, we're going to need that. Okay. ahead and charge either one of the batteries. Oh, I got a battery here. Okay. Back under this part mount. I will. I have some of these components, so I didn't want to buy them all. We'll see what I got. I got the clutch plate. It's 58%. What about the bearing? What's that sitting at? 50%. Drive shaft is good. Alright, so I'm pretty sure we don't have any of these exhaust parts. Yeah, we don't. Okay. So now, what we're going to do, the next step is to strip all the tires and the suspension on both trucks and go through the same process, repair whatever I can, and start trying to build one good truck. So I'll show you guys a little bit of that process. And it's just basically like we did the engine. And we will literally strip it down to nothing. These little rubber bushings are a pain. They're real easy to miss, especially when you go do the reassembly. can see, we've got it cleaned out. There's nothing there. We'll leave the drive shaft because we repaired it already. Clicked on it, but there's nothing there. Still getting experience for every part we take off and assemble. It's one for a part you take off, one for but obviously you got to do 1,000 parts to get close to a level at this point, but it's giving you something. The main goal here is just enjoying the game and using all the unlocks. And oh, we got to take the axle back off to pull the rear end, but that's okay. It's already repaired, so we'll just about to put it back on. Alright, so completely stripped out. Let's go ahead and look at our tires here to see what size tires we have. So it's 225, 75s, 15s. It's the retro. So what we can do is we can go ahead and go to rims, buy some 15s. We can do some classics or whatever we want. Make it look a little more hot roddy. We're going to get size 15. Buy those. Jump over to tires. They got the vintage tire. Wall B is what they had. 4 of those. 15s. 205, 75. Let's buy those. We can go ahead and assemble those. What did I do? Buy 5 of them?
I do remember what that smells it as all.
Yeah, it looks like I did. Someone. Alright. And you gotta balance every tire before it will let you install it back on. Gotta be careful here because you can take them back apart too if you're not paying attention. And you'll have to balance it again. Sell off the old tires and stuff. Let's sell everything below about 45 or 50 here. Clean up some of this stuff. Alright. Oh man, I just screwed up big time. I didn't repair all that stuff. I was going to repair it all. I just sold it all. Oh my goodness. All that stuff I just took off, I just sold it. Instead of trying to repair it. Some of the stuff they kept because it was over the threshold, but man, that was a big no-no. That was a big no-no. Wow. Okay. Well, we're going to strip this one down anyway, so it's a good learning tip. Don't sell off your parts until after you do your repairs. Because if you do, you're going to short yourself a lot of good parts, which I just did. So it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get enough off of here to build most of it without actually buying a bunch of new stuff. So until next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like. Thank you.